All right, y'all, Rob Anderson with Clean Power Wash. So we're gonna do a little bit of graffiti removal. This is actually our own graffiti on here. We used to use this line to be able to tell from a distance how low our bleach tank was, but now we just fill it up with water. So it had some of the guys confused yesterday. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're using a product called Take Off. Just put some of it on here. And I'll start eating through it. With graffiti, the older it is, the harder it's going to be to remove. If somebody just tagged something last night, it's going to come off a lot easier. This has been on here for at least a year. You can see it's starting to remove. It's coming off on there. It will remove or eat through latex gloves. You can wear them, but you're going to need to clean them off pretty quickly. I'm trying to keep enough cloth between me and the remover. It's not fully gone. We would typically at this point give it a few more minutes, take a pressure washer, be able to rinse that off. See, obviously a lot of it's come off on here. We can use this with a soft bristle brush or a hard bristle brush. Either one's fine. In this instance, I'm not worried about damaging this plastic tank. If it's a painted surface, it got spray painted, one with the client, we're going to set that expectation that there is potential to impact that paint. We've removed it off of highway signs, brick. We removed it off of another company that their vehicle got tagged with some graffiti, so we removed that off of it. So for vinyl wrap, each surface is going to react differently. It could be vinyl siding if it's really old, taking off cement and block. But so those are all going to impact how it's going to come off. You can see this is fairly well gone. This is not what a client's going to pay for. I'm going to clean off a little bit more off of here. We'll rinse it off. It does not take much. So you can put like a little bit of it into, just put a little bit of it into the bottom of a 5-gallon bucket, or put some on a brush and then rubbing it right across there. Let it do its job. We wouldn't spray this on with an X-Jet or something like that unless we're removing some massive, massive stain, and we're gonna let it sit for a while. And you can see I probably used maybe 3 or 4 ounces total on this. So I'll rinse that off and that'll be basically good to go. We'll rinse this rag out. That's it. If we are using or doing any graffiti removal, obviously I was able to do this just fine by myself. Depending on the nature of the graffiti removal, we'll send 2 people of it. Basically, one person's doing the work, the other person's watching their butt. Making sure nobody's messing with our trucks. If it was gang related, if it was hate crime, whatever else, we want to go out there, get it taken care of, clean it up. But obviously we don't want to make some gang mad or whatever else may be going on there. Typically it's also going to be an emergency situation with graffiti removals, most of them, so it's just get the stuff, get out there, get it removed, and we're going to take care of billing afterwards. If this was on a client's house, typically we're going to charge at least our job site minimum of $150 to get out there. If it's further away, or if it's something, hey, it's 2 in the morning and somebody just wrote something horrible on the side of the building and they need it gone right away, we're going to obviously charge more for that. So, but yeah, I'm going to just rinse this off, rinse this out, and we're good to go. So here's our after. I've rinsed it off. I do have just a little bit of residual in there. It's actually kind of into the grit on it. That's going to be something where, again, we set that expectation with the client. You know, hey, 90%, 80% removal, that is considered you're going to pay us. It's full removal at that point. We could do a little bit more on this to get rid of it. It is just a water tank at our shop, so I'm not too worried about it, but that's pretty well good. And then my hands are still a little bit slimy from doing that. I'm gonna go wash them with actual soap so it doesn't mess them up. They feel really, really slimy. So have a great day.